Hello you. Something a bit different. Going to do a response to Novabug's Friday Foursome. Which gives me a chance to show off Psychedelia, which Paul from They Were Our Gods sent me long time ago, and I've never known how to show it off, because I'm sure me sitting there trying random different colours with no music playing for copyright reasons wouldn't make the best of videos. But it's been lovely having this on the shelf, and I suppose leads into, well, actually I'm going to have some music, because you can't really have Psychedelia without music, so I'm going to play very quietly in the background some of the soundtrack to Tempest 2000. Almost said Space Giraffe for some strange reason, but no, Tempest 2000. I've had Space Giraffe since day one, but it's taken me, what is it, 20 odd years to finally get a Jaguar and Tempest 2000, and oh by god, it's lovely. Oh, I'm going to do a video of it at some point, but it deserves special attention. I don't want to just do the usual point camera at screen and talk, because playing Tempest 2000 I don't talk much, but oh god, it's lovely. And I've done all sorts of stuff to get the best possible experience I can from it, and oh, it's worth it. And that leads me nicely into my first choice, which I'll turn around and grab the cassettes. Well, it's not going to be any surprise, is it? I mean, I've got a badge. It's going to be Llamasoft and Jeff Minter. Whether it's 1, 2, 3 and 4 are just randomly picked, or number 1 is number 1, or number 4 is the first one. Jeff Minter, he was going to be in the list, wasn't he? I mean, a lawnmower game, umpteen shooters, Matrix, Grid Runner, Laser Zone, some of my earliest games, Attack of the Mutant Camels, again one of my earliest, and just such a simple thing, but when your head's in a funk, sometimes just shooting giant camels is just, or being the giant camel. I still need to do that one, don't I? I've done it on the Amiga, but and I've been saving Sheep in Space up for a long time for one of those dark moments when you really need the goodness of Llamasoft and Battle X and Iridis Alpha. And then there's also where did I just put that? I finally got Ancipital, and I've not played that. And I remember it being advertised in Your 64, probably back in 1983, and thinking, oh, that looks fun. Oh, it seemed really mind-blowing just from the description. I think I've got it on a Zap 64 cover tape, I think, but never got around to playing it. And then it became a sort of, I want to play it properly sort of thing, not with a crappy shortened version of the instructions. I want the full experience on that one, and hey, I finally found a copy for a £5. So even though I'd also got 10 Computer Hits 1 finally on my last outing shopping, Brian Jack Superstar, and Ancipital, and a task set game. I'll get onto that. So I'm looking forward to going through that, and then I'll have done 10 Computer Hits 3 and 10 Computer Hits 1, and then I can go on to 10 Computer Hits 2. But there was always a Llamasoft game on a 10 Computer Hits compilation, wasn't there? Where's the rest of it? I thought I'd put all my... oh, hang on, there's... Yep, plenty. Oh, there we go. I'd left them up on the shelf. I don't have... So, Revenge 2, Void Runner, all bought from new. Well, actually, most of them bought from new. Let's see, which ones did I buy? Iridis Alpha I got later. Psychedelia I got given to me. Ancipital I got recently. All, yeah, all the rest bought from new. And also, one of these little curios I've had since God knows when. The local video shop owner gave me this because they'd been given a load of cassettes to play if they had demos, and I got an Iridis Alpha demo tape, which is the same as Iridis Alpha, only you can't play it. I did wonder if there was some way of poking it and hacking it to put playability back into it, but got the original, so don't need to. But anyway, yeah, Iridis Alpha leads me on to choice number 2. Can you guess? Yes. Well, I mean, Iridium. Oh, cracking game. Racket, their budget label. Cracking games on that. Alley Cat. Iridium again. And Paradroid. Paradroid Plus, another one I've got to get around to doing. And if you're a Specky owner, Firelord. And Iridium again. And on Amiga I've got Netherworld. It's just... and there's some more around somewhere, but yeah, just grabbing stuff randomly, just going, well, because all of these are 8-bit, mainly Commodore 64, I think, although, well, no, no, Jeff did C64, no, Hewson did other stuff, didn't they? Did Cybernoid, and they did plenty of Spectrum games. I'm trying to limit it to 8-bit era, because otherwise, I don't know, is everyone going to be choosing, like, Konami stuff, or stuff on SNES, or I don't know, or Sega as a publisher? I'm trying to limit it. But unfortunately, when you limit it to, like, only Commodore 64, you're limiting it to only thousands as a just... So that's why it's taken me quite a while to try and not quite narrow it down to 4. I'm still... But... I'm still torn on my last beat, but... no, I'm going to have to go with... I've just basically got piles and piles of stuff here to go through going, well, should it be Rainbow Arts? I mean, Turrican and Turrican 2 and Great Guiana Sisters. I mean, absolutely bloody brilliant. And you saw them in the shops instant buy, day one. But they also released a lot of tosh, didn't they? I mean, I was thinking to Ultimate. But I'm more of a 64 guy, and Ultimate 64 stuff never really grabbed me. So it's a toss-up now. I mean, System 3, I think, are an honourable mention. Because just everything was quality. Everything they released was quality. But I think Thalamus clinched it on that one for me. I mean, I've just got more Thalamus stuff than I've got System 3. A lot of stuff on disc as well. And they were just cool. They had the look down to a T. Everything just felt like a quality product. Everything... And it didn't just look good. It played right as well, generally. Which I might say about Hewson as well. Everything just felt right, with the exception of a few of their budget titles, but we'll let them pass. But yeah, I was thinking, because if I was a Specky owner, yeah, they'd be more Ultimate, maybe Automata. Were they the guys who did Pajamarama and Herbert's Dummy Run and things like that? Everyone's a Wally. But on that, I think I'm going to go with Task Set. Stuff like Pipeline, stuff like Gyropod. Gyropod was okay, but then stuff like Poster Paster and Bozo's Night Out, again, it's like Jeff. It's just quintessentially British, isn't it? It's like British cartoon games. And going back to 10 Computer Hits 3, let's put the light on. Can we read that? Number 3 on there, Seaside Special by Task Set. So really looking forward to seeing what that's like. What else we got on here actually? Hustler. Oh god, that's one of the early ones I did. Chucky Egg. Good. Because I've only got Chucky Egg 2. Gin Genie, Special Operations, Sorcerer of Claymore Castle, Space Pilot. Like a bit of Space Pilot. I wonder if the analog version is any good. Might not be, but Scramble wasn't very good by analog, was it? But I played it a lot. So, oh, hang on. There's some more Hewson stuff. Check out Rob, Australian Rob Caporetto, is it? Sorry if I've got that wrong. Hellfire 64. Check out his video on Fourth Dimension sometime if you want to see that, because it's probably going to take me a while to play any of those. He says just rambling to a camera when he could be actually playing something, but there we go. I've not had much luck with stuff loading at the moment, and I haven't got the headspace to deal with it, so things are a little fraught at the moment, but ploughing on, onwards and onwards. Yeah, so, recap, where was I? Head fried. Jeff Minter, Llamasoft, and Hewson Consultants. Yeah, I've got Countries of the World and God knows how many other old ones for the Spectrum, but yeah, it was the arcade stuff on the 64, top-notch stuff. And Thalamus, just really, really the gloss and presentation, and you knew that when you picked something up by Thalamus that you were going to get a quality product. That said, Sanction and Delta, yeah, but Delta is still a classic, isn't it? You've got the Delta Mixie load, at least, even if you didn't like the game that much. But I'm going to have to go back to that one sometime, aren't I? But, yeah, Thalamus and Task Set, and interested to see what other people have come up with, whether they're going to do Psygnosis or Gremlin or EA Arts when they were EA Arts, not just churning out a franchise update every year. I mean, I've missed out on Blade Software, you know, Gollop guys. Ocean just churned out so much stuff, so I'm expecting some people to go for Ocean, but again, they turned out a lot of filler, didn't they? And Imagine. Can't see too many people choosing Tengen or Nexus or CRL. God, please no one choose CRL for anything. Beyond. They put out some good stuff as well, but I've just had to go with, I liked Beyond stuff, but I loved Jeff Minter's stuff, and that's what we're going on. Quick scan of the shelves. Rainbird, nice stuff, but will they get anything? Areola Soft. Possibly. Who's going to be choosing? PSS. That's going to be what you had, one PSS game, like I had Crystals of Zong, and that might mean something to you, but I don't think people are going to be voting for that. Lucasfilm, LucasArts Games. That was one of the ones that I was thinking of, but I was like, no, I'm going to limit it to just C64. I'm not going to include Day of the Tentacle and Sam and Max and all of those classics, which took it down to just Ball Blazer, Coronus Rift, Eidolon, and Rescue on Fractalus. And I say just, I mean, Activision brought out some classic stuff as well. I'm expecting, well, I'm not expecting anything, I don't know, but they ought to have a shout as well, really. There's so many really good... Infocom, God, I'm looking at my disc stuff now. I mean, already I'm just going back on my 4 and going, oh God, did I leave out Infocom? And Electronic Arts, I mean, tosh now, but Bard's Tale back then, I mean, played too much at Bard's Tale. But anyway, I think I've probably fulfilled the rambling part of the video, haven't I? So yeah, Jeff Minter and Llamasoft, Hewson Consultants, Thalamus, and Task Set. The bug stops here. Or rather, maybe the bug takes over from here. Thanks for posting this one, Novabug. And well, there we go. I'm not on Facebook, so I won't be posting it on there, and it's far too late anyway to be getting any votes, so it's by the by. But just wanted to say hello and put my say there, or whatever. Losing my words now. It's late and I'm tired. But hey, there we go. Hope that's been fun to look at while I've been back to the screen looking at all these cassettes that I've now got to put away. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you on the next one, maybe. Ta-ta.